Hey, Ben.
Tanner.
Sorry, I thought it was my
Have
line.
you seen it, Airbud? Have you
What?
seen it?
What?
No. Have you seen it?
Let's reel it in. Oh, wow. That was the weirdest beginning.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. Have you
Have
ever
you seen
thought
the
of the
movie we're
movie
talking
before?
about?
You ever talk about
You
dogs
ever
playing
seen
b-ball?
a dog go on a basketball court with shoes
Hot
on?
dogs.
Hot dogs.
The only closest thing to a dog on a basketball court is a hot dog.
Have you seen a dog eat a pudding cup like that before?
No,
in
no.
a row.
Man, I wish my girlfriend
Hey.
kissed me like that dog kissed those pudding cups.
All tongue.
All time.
How are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
I'm good.
We're really tired today. We're trying to wake up.
What drinks do we have?
I don't like that. I don't like that. I'll do it a couple more times.
Okay.
I got drinks.
Yeah, what are they?
Okay, so I got us water.
Oh, you left the label on. We're going to get sued.
No, I'm covering it with my hand, bro.
Oh, good call.
It's Aldi.
Oh. All these. Okay.
I knew you were going to say that. I was
Anyway.
waiting for it. All right, so here's the thing. We're not just having water. Okay, we're filling this
Good.
up. Julian and I, the other night, had Mexican night. Andrew was pleased. And we made these drinks. I hope everyone understood that. Andrew is Mexican, and Andrew was also on the show.
Woo.
So don't drink water yet. Oh,
I don't drink enough water. I need a sip of this to survive.
okay. All right. All right, now's the
Good.
kicker. We made Mexican night. Now, Ben, let me ask you, what is a Mexican drink? That's right. It's horchata. We're making horchata.
Whoa.
Or as I pronounce it, horchata.
Horchata.
So we got to take this. Now, we found it at Meyer. Okay.
That's spelled with, it's called class with a K.
Yep.
That's classy with a K.
All right, so basically you do we do 4.
4?
Yep. It's only 80 calories, don't worry.
I'm talking about I don't think you gave us enough water to
Okay, we'll do 3 then.
do. No, I'm saying
here.
you should probably. Okay.
Come here. So it's a powder, right? Horchata, rice, and cinnamon. Now tell me, have you ever had horchata before?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Do you really not?
I don't
But
care.
you like
for it.
eggnog. It's kind of similar.
It is similar. I don't know why I don't like it though.
Oh,
Probably
well,
for a
this
lot
is
of the same
awkward then. I
reasons
thought
that
I was
You
pleasing
just
you.
gave
then.
me 4 scoops.
Okay, then I'll give me 4 scoops.
Don't you think you're sneaky?
I literally have horchata
You think you're
mix
sneaky?
all over my table. Oh, we're supposed to mix it. Sorry.
Supposed to what?
Mix it.
Oh yeah, stir it up. Stir it up. May I?
No.
No. Okay.
No. No.
You're doing good.
No, I'm doing it.
Okay.
All right, let's drink some horchata.
Horchata. All right.
Cinnamon milk. Now,
Cheers.
Here we go.
It's not like eggnog. You fool.
You don't like this. Yeah, well, guess what? I didn't like kombucha the 3 times you did it for me earlier this season, okay? You don't like this?
No.
I was thinking about putting some whipped cream and some cinnamon dust on
This
it.
is very not good.
Really? Oh,
This
bummer.
doesn't even taste like horchata. This tastes like
The rice. The rice milk.
yeah.
Really?
Ooh.
Oh, bummer, dude. This is good for me.
I'm glad you enjoy it. I really am.
I'll take it. Do you
It's
want the
'cause
water bottle?
it's 'cause you gave me like 7 scoops.
All right, what are we talking about?
Hey! We're talking about the dog, the myth, the legend, Air Bud.
Air Bud.
He conquered all sports, but he started.
He really did.
But he started with basketball, and that's what we're here to talk about.
Okay. I was hoping that we watched the same movie because there's like 8 Air Bud movies.
Oh, at least. How many sports are there? That's how many Air Bud movies there are.
That's right.
And then there's Air Buddies.
Air Bud does rugby.
Air Buddies. There's Space Buddies.
Air Rugby.
Air Rugby.
Air Hockey. Air Hockey. Air Hockey, bro. Hey. But the dog.
crap.
The dog.
Holy crap!
Oh, God.
Oh my! Oh!
Okay, I have
Sorry.
neighbors too.
Oh.
But that's great. Ew. Ew.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry about all that.
I'm apologizing.
It's daytime. Here's a question. What do you think most of our
What if
listeners
there's just something
and viewers...
completely random on the other side of those blinds?
I should have a green screen behind it.
It's like an inflatable dinosaur or
It's
something.
Will Ferrell.
William?
On an inflatable. I was
Dinosaur.
going to ask, what time do you think most of our listeners, viewers think it is when we record? I would assume nighttime.
It's usually nighttime.
It's usually nighttime. But we don't have daylight savings yet.
It's evening at the moment.
Why is it called daylight savings? I don't get it. What are they saving?
Because when farmers went off of the daylight savings, saved them money. Daylight savings.
You're kidding. That's legit how it is?
I don't know, but I know it's got something to do. It's got something to do with farmers.
You hooked me in, dude. I believed it.
Bro, I hooked you in like a fish.
Speaking of fish, there's no fish in this movie.
Dogfish.
Dogfish. Cat dog. You ever see that show?
I love cat dog.
See, we're good. We're awake.
We're
fine.
good.
We're fine.
Good. I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that. Air Bud came out
Good.
in 1997,
That was the year I was born.
the year of Tanner
Tanner.
Eckledge.
The year of Tanner.
Ooh, do you know what Chinese New Year animal you are?
Dinosaur.
Nope.
Actually, don't know.
No. I'm a dragon.
Chinese New Year?
2000 babies, or
What's
it's the year
97?
of the dragon?
Look it up real quick.
Okay.
I didn't know. What's the significance? Is that my Scorpio or Zorpio or zodiac sign? Does that have something to do with
Cancer?
my zodiac
No,
sign?
I don't think so.
I don't have
What
Cancer.
is
don't have Cancer.
1997's? Oh, Chinese zodiac. Actually, you're right.
I was right. Okay.
You're an ox.
An ox?
You're an ox.
That's lame.
That's not, bro. Oxes are strong.
Ox?
Oxen, bro.
What's the point of an ox? Where are they at? Are they like cows?
Tell you what, that's some bull.
I actually don't know what an ox is.
What year is 2000 in Chinese zodiac? Just to make sure it is a dragon. That's so
You're
cool.
a dragon?
That's so cool.
I'm a friggin' ox.
Bro, I could eat you.
All right.
Directed by Charles Martin Smith, who did Free Willy.
Never seen Free Willy.
Okay. Rated PG for Pat That Good Boy.
I was all day trying to think of one.
Pat
I couldn't think
Pat
of
That
it.
Good Boy.
Wow.
Pat That Good Boy.
Pat that good boy. 13.
Do you want to get the 5-minute timer going, bro?
Absolutely, man.
All right.
If anything, I'm upset that you didn't ask me sooner. Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, fine, whatever.
You need 5 minutes, you said? I'm going to give you 6.
No, bro, give me 3.
Actually, no, I'm going to give you 5 because that's what we're going to always do.
Forever and ever.
It's going now. Hurry.
The Clown and the Hound. The Clown and the Hound at a birthday party. He's a clown man with Air Bud. Before he was Air Bud, he was just the Hound, a no-named dog.
Just Bud.
Just no name.
Oh, no name.
Just the Hound. So sad. And then after the party, that went terribly wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Clown's driving home. Crate falls out the back of his truck. Air Bud falls into the middle of a highway, and a semi veers around Air Bud.
Highway.
And then, or like what?
What is street?
It wasn't a street. It was definitely, there was a semi on it. It's got to be some kind of expressway or highway.
That was the moving truck.
Just regular street.
That was the moving truck.
Oh, it wasn't even a semi?
No.
A moving
Movie
truck.
sucks.
A moving truck veers around him, and then the car with the main dude, Josh. I was getting there. They just like hit him. They just like hit the crate.
Yeah.
And they knock it over.
Surprise!
Surprise! He didn't die. He survived because he's Air Bud, so strong. And he gets out.
In German.
He gets
Russian.
out of the crate and runs away. And yeah, then
3:45.
Then the mom and the son Josh just kind of drive away. They get to their new house. They're just moving in now. They're repainting everything. They're moving in. It's like an art project in the house. They're just moving in.
Yeah.
There's paint everywhere. There's boxes. It's like an art project. They're just moving in.
I get it.
Okay.
I get that
okay,
part.
Okay. Son's trying
Dear
out.
God.
Son's trying out for the basketball team, but he's not very good at sports, and so he just sits on the bench.
Yeah.
There's like a weird time lapse where during the entire practice he's just on the bench in the same spot,
And then gets up and walks out.
and then just walks out. I didn't get that. Okay, anyway, he goes to play basketball at an abandoned church because there's a basketball court in the back. Clears it out, finds a dog.
Oh.
Leaves out pudding cups for it, and learns that this dog can play basketball.
253.
Because when Air Bud was the Hound, he learned how to like catch balls with his mouth and like knock them around and just all that.
Okay.
Just all that stuff.
Oh, we should cut that.
As a Hound does. And he gets on the basketball team, Josh, as does Air Bud.
Yeah.
For team spirit, I guess. But Air Bud's at all the practices. He's helping the team.
Mm-hmm.
And along the way, there's I guess he's the team captain, but he plays for himself. He doesn't play with the team.
Okay.
All right. You know I'm talking about, that kid with the long blonde hair?
Yeah.
And then the coach is like,
I forgot his
hey,
name.
I'm an old NBA player, and I'm in this movie, and you are not being very sportsmanlike.
Yeah.
And then that kid's dad is like, whoa, we got to leave. And then so the dad, that's what he sounds like exactly. He grabs the boy, and they leave the game.
Okay.
Change teams.
Right.
I'm going to fast forward through a lot of stuff right now.
Yeah, because you only have a minute 50.
We're at the
51.
last game. The community has grown to love this dog.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You know who else loves this dog?
Who?
The old owner. He doesn't love the dog. He loves the money it makes him. So at some point, this clown has gotten the dog back because he has the papers for it.
Yep.
But Josh is like, nope, that's not going to happen. So he sneaks into the clown's backyard. It's all muddy. He's poor Air.
Poor Air.
He's tied up to a chain in the mud.
Seems Buddy.
They escape. Poor Buddy. They get out, and then the clown drives the truck and drives into the lake, and his papers get destroyed.
Yeah.
So he can't prove that he owns Air Bud anymore. Oh, man. And they win the championship.
Okay.
How much I got left?
A minute.
They win the championship because of Air Bud, because all their teams get all the players on their team either get fouled out or they get injured out. They only have 4 players, and they're like, we should just quit. Then Air Bud comes bounding in, all clean. All clean. All golden. Just hair flowing. And he just tears up the court.
He wasted 20 seconds doing that.
He just tears up the court, and they win, as I already said. And then kind of like the Karate Kid, hold on.
What about the courtroom?
I'm getting there.
You have 24 seconds.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there, bro.
Oh,
Give
God. Dude.
Give me a second. The team captain left their team to go play on another team.
You said this.
I didn't yet.
You did.
And this kid was playing at the
8,
championship
7,
game.
6.
And then he congratulates him. He's like,
4,
good job, Josh.
3,
Courtroom scene happens
2,
between the clown and the boy.
1.
The boy wins. I skipped over
courtroom scene happens. He wins.
He wins.
What the heck, dude?
I just skipped over my favorite scene in the whole movie.
What was it?
The courtroom scene.
That was the best scene. That was the best part
Hands
of the whole
down.
movie.
I could have just watched a courtroom drama with Mr. Air Bud.
Okay? What are you doing? What's the dog thing for?
I'm just saying his name.
You're screwing up his name. His
I'm
name
just
is
saying
Buddy.
his name.
Hey, Buddy.
Hey, man, you put the cha in horchata.
Cha? You put the whore in horchata.
I didn't want to say that, but you did for me.
Yeah, I know filter. Cut that out.
That tastes terrible.
All right. I still remember I drank all the kombucha.
You did not drink all the kombucha.
I did. I drank it out of my cup.
Only because I downed it, and you didn't feel like you would be man enough if you didn't join me.
It tasted like watermelon sweat. I remember that.
Salty watermelon tears.
Salty watermelon. What's next?
Tanner, I have one fun fact for you.
Okay.
And that is,
I give 5 every week. He gives 1.
I limit it. I limit it to the best one. And the
Okay.
best fact about this is that the dude who plays the clown is Mr. Noodle from Elmo's World.
Yep. I knew that.
Mr. Noodle!
Do you know what else Michael Jeter is? That's the actor.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Jurassic Park 3.
He got eaten.
And he got eaten. Yeah, on the
eaten,
runway.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I
Noodle.
thought he had a twin.
You think so?
I don't know why, but I Googled it, and he doesn't. I thought he had a twin, and it was him and his twin that was
his
playing
brother,
Mr. Noodle.
He does have a brother, though. He's a baseball player.
What?
Derek Jeter.
Are you serious?
No. Derek Jeter is an actual baseball. Do you not know Derek Jeter? Do you not know his MLB?
I looked him up, and he comes up as an American businessman.
Derek Jeter. No, man. Derek Jeter's a baseball player.
Former professional baseball
See?
shortstop.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Shortstop was my
20-year
nickname in
Major
high
League
school.
Baseball career. Wow. With the Yankees. Oh.
You didn't know this? Derek Jeter, dude. He's a big name.
I don't know anything about sports.
He's like the Kobe Bryant of baseball.
I know. What is he the Air Bud of basketball?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
I'm glad you got another one of those in.
Yeah.
Tanner, what's your then and now?
Oh, my then.
What?
I just wanted to see what
Was that the horchata?
I had a throwback from a war I've never been in.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How
Who's
are
your then and now?
Hey, how are the holidays for you?
What the frick?
How are the holidays for you?
What are you talking about?
That's a joke that's only funny between me and me. Keep going.
I don't get that. Me and me? How am I supposed to? All right.
What's your then and
My
now?
then. Okay, so my then was I remember watching this movie as a child, and I remember I really liked it. I remember I thought the courtroom scene was kind of like I didn't think it was the end of the movie. I didn't know that was literally the last scene in the entire movie. I thought that was towards the end. I thought them winning the championship was the end. Which I had all this movie mixed up backwards. You want to hold hands? Okay, weird.
No.
So anyway, I remember I watched this a lot in my aunt's house growing up. My aunt's front room. Just kidding.
For real?
Not front room, but
Okay.
I watched this a lot in my aunt's. I remember that. Yeah, there's bugs right here, right? I literally swatted at two
Bugging
of
me
them.
out, bro. Buzz off.
Air Bud.
Air Buzz.
What else? Yeah, I just it was a really good movie. I just really liked how fun it was. So that was my then. I have a lot more to say about my now.
Okay.
This is not a great movie.
It's not.
It's not.
It's
And
not.
it's a bummer because I legit always thought it was a classic. Always thought it was a great movie.
It is a classic.
There's this bug.
Ignore it.
Bro, hold on. Do you remember on Tandrew when I freaking swallowed
Swallowed
a
a
bug?
yeah.
On the episode you were at?
That was
You
good.
should check that out. Can we put the link in the bio for that?
Totally,
Okay.
yeah.
You should.
You
That
gotta
was.
listen to- you
It was
gotta
like
listen to
it was
the
like 3
whole-
minutes in to the
Okay.
episode.
I was just going to say you got to listen to the whole episode to find it, but I guess it is only in the first 3 minutes.
It was-
Anyway,
Yeah.
you're
sorry.
now. It's not that great of a movie.
Okay, so it's not that great of a movie. Bummer. The kid Josh barely talks.
Barely talks.
He barely has.
No, he talks. That's coming up later.
Okay, but I was just gonna say
But he talks.
I feel like he didn't talk a lot. Like the whole the first 40 minutes of the movie, he doesn't even stop. You need to stop that right now.
Sorry.
He doesn't talk. I think. What else?
Your hands are so warm.
Thanks, man. Julianne always says the same thing too.
Good for you guys.
It's just not. I don't know. I was kind of bored, honestly, watching this. I was kind of
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
every time it was basketball, I was like, okay, this is fun. Like, sweet.
Yeah.
I love watching a dog go like, oh, and the ball like, oh, and it went into hoop, and
I always thought it was the tip of their nose.
I always thought so
And
too.
I'm like, that would have hurt really bad. But no, he
Yeah.
was going like, ho. Like he's using his teeth almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. Also, I don't remember a abuse scene at all.
An abuse scene.
Do you not remember the abuse scene where the coach was chucking basketballs at the kid?
He was not chucking a basketball.
Are
at
you
the
kidding
kid.
me?
Do you know what happened?
What
Bro.
happened? What happened?
That's the dumbest scene in a movie I've ever seen.
Why?
It's just the kid and the coach throwing a basketball back and forth, just playing catch.
You're an
Boom,
idiot.
boom,
You're a dumb
boom,
idiot. You
boom,
are
boom,
the stupidest.
Boom, boom. And then the coach is like, good job. Wow, you're doing it. You're really doing it. And they're just like passing the ball back and forth. He's like, yeah.
What are you talking about?
The NBA player.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the old coach, the guy who got fired. Remember, because remember after the game, Buddy went up the stairs and was like, heard something. So he went up the stairs, and then of course Josh was like, "Oh, Buddy, where you going?" So he like ran up, and they're looking into the basketball room after a game because the kid kept missing the throws. You remember?
Yeah.
And then the white coach, we're just gonna say white coach.
White coach.
He was just chucking basketballs at him and says, "Don't." He's like, "You got to learn to catch. You got to learn to catch." Do you not remember that?
No, I do remember that. I'm sorry, but that's the kid I was talking about with
Yeah.
the coach. The
Yeah,
new coach.
because he didn't know how to catch. The other coach said he doesn't.
Just
know how
out
to
of
catch.
context, it was really funny.
It was kind of funny, but like He was whipping at him, dude.
Yeah, he really
there was
was.
abuse scene in this movie.
He was
PG for pretty gory.
pretty gory.
What else? The mom is annoying. I thought the mom was pretty annoying. She's always on the phone.
You thought the
always
mom was annoying?
always moving around.
Thought she was. Thought she was.
You thought she was cute?
Thought she was.
You think she was a cute mom?
Thought she was a cute mom.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think that's all I have for my now. So
Why would painters
leave their paint there.
leave their paints open? Open cans of paint.
It's gonna get dry.
Just everywhere.
It's finna get dry.
It's finna gonna be about to be dry.
It's good. Huh?
All right, my then?
Yeah.
Pudding.
Oh, can I bring up one more thing about my then?
Yeah.
Every time I watched that movie as a kid, I wanted a pudding cup.
Vanilla pudding?
Vanilla pudding cup.
Vanilla pudding cup,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Okay,
Was it
go on.
vanilla or butterscotch?
It was vanilla.
It was vanilla,
Who
probably.
cares about butterscotch?
Well, I thought
Probably your
maybe, I
grandma.
thought it might be butterscotch because the dog's like.
They like butterscotch.
No, because the dog's like a gold. The dog's like a golden retriever.
You mean to tell me that you think a dog likes butterscotch?
I think a
pudding?
dog likes butterscotch over vanilla.
Oh, really? Oh,
I think the way their palate
Yeah.
is
Butterscotch? Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
What else you
All
got?
right, at least it's not chocolate. My now is
I
pudding.
can't believe you said that.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that.
yelling that.
My then is pudding. My now is pudding. That's the only takeaway from this movie. It's just the pudding.
Just pudding.
I'm just every time there's pudding in this. I remember
There was a lot of pudding cups involved in this movie.
there was a lot. I'm surprised everybody could move up and down the court like that.
Yeah, I
With all
know
the
I
pudding
can't if I
cups
had that many
And
pudding cups.
SpaghettiOs he ate.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah, just like a giant bowl of
Ugh.
7 SpaghettiO, whatever. Okay.
SpaghettiOs gross me out, bro.
Oh, really?
Something about it just like the
Mm.
scent, the look, the can.
I love
Oh.
SpaghettiOs.
Do you really?
I love SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Love
You
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, you freaking
Really
weirdo.
nice.
You
Really
freaking
nice. I
weirdo.
love SpaghettiOs. Whole
I
bowl of
hate
SpaghettiOs. Call me
SpaghettiOs,
Airbud,
dude.
bro.
I don't
want
want to have SpaghettiOs. I
both
hate
SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs.
And wash it
SpaghettiOs
down
suck.
with some
With
butterscotch,
some butterscotch pudding. I hate SpaghettiOs.
I love SpaghettiOs. He had shoes on for the basketball
Yeah,
game.
he did have shoes on.
They laced this dog up. He had this fresh J's on, dude.
He escaped the clown to get out of being out of attention, right? But then they bring him on the basketball court, and there's a spotlight on him. It says, "Hey, we need his attention."
No, he left the clown because he would chain him up in a yard full of mud
Yeah.
and throw balls at him.
Dude, Josh committed a lot of crime in this. And also, Buddy should have died 6 times. I counted.
Why did Josh commit crime in this movie?
He literally stole the dog from his yard, from his property, the clown's property.
But
But what?
but
But what? And then decided, hey, I'm actually.
when did he become a player? When was he? He was a manager at one point, and then he was on the court playing
Right.
basketball.
It was because someone got out, I think.
I don't even know, dude.
Here's the thing. I'm remembering so much more about my then and now. Can I add a couple more? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine, bro. Jump in it.
Okay, so I'm remembering too. So the scene. Okay, here's the thing.
Spit it out.
The whole scene where Josh steals Buddy away from the clown and then takes it to an island to say, "Hey, Buddy, I don't want you anymore." Right? We forgot that part.
Air Jordans? Air Bud?
Give me a freaking break.
Is that where it comes from? I'm sorry, Cohen.
Probably. Actually, you're probably
Did
right.
Michael Jordan name his shoes after Buddy?
You're probably right. Honestly, you're probably right.
I'm probably right.
I got Air Force Ones on. I got Air Buddy Ones.
I got socks on my feet. keep going.
The whole thing about Josh being like, "Hey, I don't want you anymore. Hey, get out of here. I don't want you anymore."
Yeah, bro.
That whole thing didn't need to happen because when the clown shows up to school, there's Buddy and Josh playing together basketball. So the clown straight up just thinks he took the kid, or he took the not the kid. He took the air. He took Airy.
He took Mr. Air.
and played basketball with him again.
Yeah.
So that whole plot of Josh being like, "Get out of here," because then when Buddy comes back, there's no issue for Josh to be like, "Oh, okay, I guess we're playing basketball now."
Well, that's because they need him.
Yeah, but I'm talking
that
about the
point, they
whole
need
part about Josh saying, "I don't want you, get out of here." It was sad, but then it didn't matter because they still end up being together, and then Josh wins custody. So it's kind of like, what the frick? Why did you?
How did he get across the river?
He had the boat.
He got on a boat?
Yeah.
Air Bud got on a boat?
They both got on a boat.
No, Air Bud. No, Josh.
They both got on a boat together. Josh took the dog into the middle of the island and then threw the ball so he could run away back on the boat and then go across the lake.
I'm talking about how did Air Bud get from the island to the basketball court?
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
He just flew.
But as
Air Bud.
Yeah.
He just flew. Legs spread like this. Hair in the wind. Like a furry butterscotch flying in the air.
Furry butterscotch? A furry?
Bro, if I was a furry, my name would be butterscotch.
Mine would be vanilla pudding. So anyway, the scene where he said, "Get out of here. I
don't want you anymore.
I don't want you anymore." That made me cry as a kid. I remember that.
Definitely did.
And I still choked up. Okay, I choked up at the parts where
you cried.
It was like Buddy. No, I choked up. I didn't cry. But I was like in the beginning of the movie when
man card.
Ate my man card. Here's the thing. Swallowed my man card. Here's the thing. The part where Buddy. Can I? Okay. You know what? Actually, I won't.
I'm choking on your man card. Sorry. Go on. I'm done.
The part where Buddy gets hit by the car in the beginning in the crate, and then he gets out of it, and then he just like the scenes where Buddy is alone and the camera is moving back, further away from him, always make me tear up because I'm like, that dog looks so helpless.
Yeah,
you know,
poor Pooch.
You can take all my man cards after I said all that.
Poor Pooch. No, I have a dog now too.
Poor Pooch.
He's a little French bulldog. He's not a big golden retriever.
He's a good boy.
But he's a good boy, and I did get sad too.
He almost gnawed off my hand the last time I came over to your house.
You let him.
I did. It was fun. It was really fun.
You're like, look at him. He's eating me.
I kept saying, guys, look. And you guys were playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, we were. Good stuff. Yeah. Quotes?
Quotes.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. I have 3 quotes.
Okay.
Ain't no rules says a dog can't play basketball.
Who's that from the MBA guy?
Yeah.
NBA?
Have truer words ever been spoken, Tanner?
Not really.
If a dog walked up onto a basketball court, would you say, "Hey, bark off, bro"?
I can't.
Would you tell a dog to bark off if it came to a basketball court, or would you say, "Hey, bark on"?
I would tell the other team to call.
Say, "Hey, embark on this game."
I would tell the other team to call.
Embark
off
on this journey. Hey, call off your dogs. We got one right here. We got plenty.
We got Buddy.
We got Air.
We got Buddy the Air.
We got Air Jordan Buddy.
We got Air Jordan Buddy.
What's
the next quote?
That's a pretty ugly kid. Courtroom scene.
Oh, I've seen
courtroom scene.
So that scene was great.
That was really funny
because every time the gavel, even if they don't bring it up, you still hear the gavel and you still hear the bark in the back, and I think that's so funny.
And then they would say "speak," and it would also bark.
Yes,
that was a good scene.
Yeah,
that was the scene in the movie that just committed to the absurdity of
the movie
itself.
Yeah.
Do you think the movie would have been better if the whole movie was kind of like that? Like it was more jokey, not as serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was really kind of like somber.
It was super somber
movie. And I'm glad it wasn't one of those movies where the dog talks. I don't like movies like that.
Bro, but Space Buddies, the spinoff, those dogs just like speak.
They straight up just talk.
They just like have moving mouths.
They're like, our dad doesn't talk, but we do.
Our dad's first generation dog. He didn't learn the language.
Yeah.
We did.
Do you know the kid who plays Josh is in 4 other Air Bud movies?
Really?
Yeah.
Does he follow Air Bud like in the sequels?
Mm-hmm. The next movie that came up after this one, you know what it's called?
No.
It's called Air Bud Golden Receiver, and he's a football player.
Oh my gosh, that's good. I gotta look up. While we're on this topic, I gotta look up all the Air Bud movies.
Air Bud movies.
Fair? Is that
in
fine?
order. Make sure to have them in order.
Air Bud movies in order. This is also the only Air Bud movie that's not on Disney Plus. I think.
Oh, really?
Air Bud, 1997. Air Bud Golden Retriever.
Golden Receiver, dude.
Golden Receiver, 1998.
A year later.
And then Air Bud. What? What is this? Air Bud. It's called Air Bud 3. But but it's not. But on the cover, it's Air Bud World Pup, but it's listed
World Pup.
World Pup. It's soccer.
Air Bud 3 World Pup.
World Pup, and then
World War Pup.
World War Pup. The fourth Air Bud installment is in 2002, and it's called Seventh Inning Fetch. You can guess which one that one is.
Baseball.
Air Bud Spikes Back. After the Empire, Air Bud.
I bet the writers of this were like, all right, we got to find one that's really on the nose, on the dog nose, on the titles
on
of
the
these
snout.
movies.
Yeah.
Air
So
Bud.
Air Bud Spikes Back is the last Air Bud movie before Air Buddies comes out.
How many Air Buddies are
in
there?
2006?
How many Air Buddies are there?
So
have you seen any of them? They're
I've seen
kind of
a lot
around
of
your. I was
I've
gonna
seen
say
a lot
they're
of
around
them.
your
my age.
Yeah.
Um,
You probably grew up with those. I grew up with the old ones.
I'll count them: Air Buddies,
Okay.
Snow Buddies,
Give me a break.
Space Buddies,
Space Buddies.
Santa Buddies,
Freaking.
Spooky Buddies, Treasure Buddies. And in 2013, there was Super
Is
Buddies.
there more?
There's seven
Super Buddies.
buddy movies.
There's an 8th one coming out soon. It's Air Buddies meets Marley and Me. They all
Marley and
die.
Buddy. They all die, and they all kiss in the hot tub.
I can't get over the Air Bud 3 World War Pup.
World War Pup. No, World Pup, bro.
I know. I really wanted to change it. World War Pup.
It's
Oh
like,
God!
it's like Hacksaw Ridge with Andrew Garfield. Like
Yeah.
he just goes on the field and like drags people back to safety.
Let me get one more.
Bro, that could actually be a movie. I could see that actually existing, like a war dog who like goes out and fetches injured soldiers.
No, hold on.
And brings
I
them
feel like
back.
there's got to
That's
already
gotta
be a movie
movie.
out there.
I'm gonna look it up.
Movie about dogs saving lives.
Movie about dog
You ever see Hachi?
saving lives. I have in
Hachi's
the
good.
war.
Right now we're just talking about dog movies. You ever see that one Cats versus Dogs or whatever? They're like spies or something.
Max
What?
in 2015.
Max?
A military dog that helped American Marines in Afghanistan.
Is it real? Is it
Yeah,
a
yeah.
true story?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Shout out to Max.
A military dog that helped American Marines in Afghanistan returns to the United States and is adopted by his handler's family after suffering a traumatic experience. Air Bud, what you doing?
What
this
good
dog-
have you done for the world?
This dog's going off and fighting in Afghanistan,
Yeah,
saving lives. What are you
Taking down
doing?
the Taliban while he's at it.
What are you doing? Spiking back? You getting the World Pup? The
He
World
took
Pup
down
Cup?
Osama bin Laden
He did. He did. He did.
and Fidel Castro. That's a different decade, I think.
and Pablo Escobar. He's been around.
And George Clooney.
What did he do?
What hasn't that guy done? now?
And Adam Levine. By the time this episode comes out, that joke is going to be
Way too
way,
far.
way too old.
This is the new year.
Bro, we're in 2023 right now.
All right. Woo!
Come on, buddy. Just like we practice. Josh says that, I think, 17 times in the movie. Come on, buddy.
What do you think is the
Just
most
like we
used word in this
practice.
movie?
Just like we practice.
Oh,
Come
yeah, he
on.
does.
Just
Come
like we
You
practice.
got it, boy.
You
got
got
it,
it,
boy.
man. All right, good boy. You got it.
got it,
Come on,
boy.
buddy. Just I'm like,
Dude,
shut up.
you're
shut-
right.
shut-
You're
shut
right.
Up, shut up. Shut up.
You're right. What do you think is the most used word in this movie?
Probably buddy.
That's good. Yeah.
Probably
yeah.
buddy.
Next to,
Why does the town fall in love with this dog? I don't get it.
because he's an entertainer.
You're right.
He's basically an entertainer. at that point.
Traumatizing scale.
They're using him.
They're using him. They're abusing this dog.
Out of 5, I give
Bro,
it.
the
I give it a
meaning
2.
of this movie is 2?
Yeah.
I also gave it a 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you were saying something though.
I was saying that the hidden meaning behind this movie is that fame is like an abuse in and of itself.
Oh God, I can't believe you went there with the abuse.
Okay? It really
Fame
is.
is an abuse.
Have you seen Blonde? Have you seen Blonde?
Blonde.
Fame is an abuse in and of itself.
What's blonde?
It's like that new Marilyn Monroe movie that's not really about Marilyn Monroe.
Who's it about?
Marilyn Monroe,
It's about blondes.
just in general.
Okay.
I also gave it a 2 out of 5 in traumatizing scale
What'd you give it a 2 out of 5?
because of the scene where he was walking away.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Yeah.
that made me really sad as a kid, and that like, I think that's a cliche. I've seen that in a lot of movies.
For sure.
It's called the White Fang or the White Tooth or something.
Okay.
Because that's where it first started, like in that book. White Fang.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but like that's a trope. That's the word. That's a trope. But I saw that. Have you seen Harry and the Hendersons before? When the family meets Bigfoot and adopts him.
For real?
It's a good movie.
Is
dude.
it older or newer?
It's an older one.
Okay.
It's an older one.
I've never heard of that.
We should watch that. Season 3.
Okay.
That'd be good.
It's actually, what's the name of it? Harry Henderson?
Harry and the Hendersons.
Okay. I think I've seen the cover picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to show me it real quick?
I do want to show you real
Because
quick.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think.
It's got John Lithgow in it. Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Can I see
bro. Yeah, bro.
That's exactly what I was
Look at
thinking
that
of.
dude.
It's the same thing.
You don't get to see it. Yeah.
What was it? I was going to add something to what you just said. Okay, I'll also give it a 2 out of 5 too for the sadness parts and the abuse that actually happened.
Yep, that actually happened.
There's emotional abuse and physical abuse in this movie. I said abuse.
Abuse. It's not funny.
No, it's
Rotten
not.
Tomatoes gave this movie a 45%. How do you feel about that? How do you feel? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
The only way I can tell you how I feel about it is telling you my actual Rotten Tomatoes, and it's 50.
50%?
50.
Halfway down the middle? Right down there?
This is one of those movies where I have I'm tied to nostalgia to it,
Yeah.
but I can also agree that's not a great movie. Because most of them I'm kind of like, what was the
That's
Jack
fair.
Frost? We're somewhere here. Jack Frost. That was the movie where it was like 20% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I was
Yeah, it
like,
was
no.
low.
I was like, no, it's 70 for me.
Yeah.
But this is one where I'm like, okay, it's actually kind of accurate.
So you guys think that our nostalgia holds us captive? It doesn't.
It doesn't.
We can look past it.
I can let go of it.
We can let go of it.
I'm letting go of it right now.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's not here anymore. Okay, anyway, what's your Rotten Tomatoes?
My Rotten Tomatoes score. Now follow me with this.
Sure, I'll try.
It's 2 dog thumbs up. However, dogs don't have thumbs.
Right.
So
I was just gonna say
So do with that what you will.
20%.
Do with that what you will.
20%. Ben's giving it 20% Rotten Tomatoes. Am I right?
Next week's movie
God dang,
is
dude.
what would happen if Air Bud stayed tied up in that house. The Sandlot.
Oh, we're watching that. Oh, Sandlot. Okay, cool.
Woo!
Ben, that's dope.
You didn't even acknowledge my joke.
Which one?
The Sandlot one. Because there's the dog in the yard.
Oh!
This is what the movie would happen.
Oh,
if
I didn't even
Bud
think
stayed
about
tied
that.
up. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Dude, that's Buddy. Buddy's the one that tried to attack the kids.
Do you see that one kid is like very popular on social media again, and he looks like he did as a kid? He's like the little like ginger with
Is
the
it the
curly
chubby
hair.
one?
Little chunky one.
Yeah.
He
I
looks
have seen
exactly
it a
the
couple
same.
times.
It's really funny.
All right,
And
anyway.
that-
I'll plug it. How about that? How about that? How about that?
Okay,
All right,
go for it.
At Tanner Eckledge, still. At Talk Time with Andrew and at real.it.podcast. And we got, keep your calendars open because we got season 2 next week.
Hey, has that guy gotten back to you?
No.
Okay.
You can acknowledge what I said. We got season 2 coming next week for Real Den.
Season 2 coming next week.
We got more episodes of season 2 coming up.
We do.
Keep it real.
I don't get it.